What's good, my 1v1 me fam? Your boy, your Uncle HK is back again with another video today. And look, in today's video, I got my boy Stage Piece. He is an NBA 2K Pro for the 1v1 me Season 0 2v2 My Player League. One of the best centers in the game right now, playing for 1v1 me. And he's earned over $760,000 for stakers on the app. He's going to be showing us how to make the best two center builds for the twos court on NBA 2K25. All right, my boy Stage Piece knows what he's talking. He's probably the best rebounder in the league right now, and I got him here to walk us through how to make the best center build on the tools, so we can get get going and get into the action and become good on the tools court as well on the centerpiece. All right, guys, we are with Stage Piece right now. He is a 1v1 me partner, plays in the 2v2 Season 0 My Player League right now, and he's gonna show us how to make a shooting center, aka a popper, and an inside center. All right, now we're gonna start off with the popper build, the shooting center. Now Stage Piece is gonna take us off. What I do, Stage?
Okay, all right, bet. So listen, today, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make a popper build, and then we're gonna make inside. So Kirk, let's get started. So with the hand, personally, I've used left-handed I've been using that for multiple 2Ks, but this year, listen, we're gonna go right-handed. Just
this year, okay.
I heard the dilemma that right-hand poppers are more chicken.
Okay.
So listen, we're gonna go power forward, like, you know, that's just very
common. Why would you go power forward and not center?
In my opinion, if I go power forward, I mean, yeah, the stats are similar, but I think you get a little bit more attributes if you go power forward than center.
Okay.
With 6'7", and then I think the weight difference also, like, you lose like a speed or two on center as well. So that's where we're gonna go power forward. Okay. So we're gonna go 6'7". 6'7" has been a wave this year for poppers this entire 2K. I won't go 6'8" or 6'9" because you lose attributes. So 6'7" is like the right spot. So for weight, we're gonna go 263.
263. Okay.
So 263, you're gonna get 96 defensive rebounds. So that basically means you're gonna be able to get a Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and you still get a very high speed and a high agility. So 263 is a perfect, like, you know, fit for this build. And for wingspan, I always go max wingspan on any of my builds because, you know, wingspan actually matters this year a lot, like for steals and just like vertical animations and just like, you know, as we play defense. So we're gonna go max wingspan. So, you know, let's get to the building. So we're gonna first of all start with our, you know, like our vertical and all their speed. So we're gonna go max speed and agility.
Okay, we're gonna go down here. Max speed
and agility is very important on a power forward. Like, you want to be really fast, and agility matters for, like, you know, like off ball movement more and all that. So you want to, like, you know, help your guard play defense a little bit and show for him. So I'll go max speed, max agility.
Okay.
And remember, we're gonna use cap breakers on this build. So we have 15 cap breakers. FY. So for strength, we're gonna go 94 strength.
94. Okay.
So, yeah, so 94 strength, and then we're gonna use our first 5 cap breakers as strength right here. So when we make this build, you're gonna have 99 strength. So we're gonna use 5 cap breakers on strength, and then for vertical, we're gonna go 90.
Okay.
90.
So
because
wait, Stage. If I was somebody who didn't have cap breakers, could I leave this at 94 and be completely fine?
Yes, I think you'll be perfectly fine. You would just +1 your brick wall to Hall of Fame.
Okay.
You could also put your strength to 96 and then probably bring down your agility to like maybe like a 75 or 74, you know, so you get legend brick wall.
Okay.
So vertical, we're gonna go 90. 90 is like the threshold this year. Everyone uses 90 vertical, and for 6'7", if you want to compete against insides and twos, you definitely will need 90 vertical this year. So 90 vertical is very good. Now we're gonna touch your rebounding because, you know, rebounding is very important on a 6'7" popper. So we're gonna go 91 defensive rebound.
91. So, okay.
91, and then we're gonna +5 there. So we're gonna use our next 5 cap breakers on defensive rebound, and then you're gonna be able to get 96. So as you see, like right now you have silver rebound chaser, but if you use your +5, you'll go to Hall of Fame, and then that's probably enough for you against insides. I think 96 is more than enough for poppers. And then for O board, we're gonna go 87. We're gonna max it out because as a popper, mostly people this year ISO, but also some like guards like to, you know, have screens and all that. So you need offensive rebounding on your, you know, on this build, at least an 87. Like, this is probably like needed to get rebounds on the offensive side. So we're gonna go 87.
Okay.
And then for block, we're gonna only go 74.
74 block.
Yeah. So, okay, as I said, block is not important this season, this year, because I'm not gonna lie, interior defense is actually really good on this 2K. And also, most of the times on twos, you're gonna be playing inside centers and guards with no dunk or layup. So you really don't need a block on a 6-7 popper. And then steal, is probably one of the biggest key attributes. We're gonna go 89. Okay.
89. Okay.
We're gonna go 89, and we're gonna use our last 5 cap breakers. So you have 15 cap breakers, and we're gonna put +5 on steal. And you're gonna get you're gonna get Hall of Fame interceptor. You're gonna go gold glove. So if I actually with 94 steal, I'll probably plus one of my steal to legend. I'm telling you, legend interceptor is crazy this 2K. I'm telling you, or even you can use legend glove. So 94 steal is like perfect on a popper. You're gonna be able to play lanes all around the court, and you're gonna be able to play hockey, right? You want to play hockey on a 2-square. Like that's the reason you're making a popper with high speed and high agility. So you really need a lot of steal to get like lanes and blitz steals against the guards who use the inside meta. And then for perimeter, we're gonna go 82.
82
You don't need 85. You don't need 84. 82 is like the best. You get silver challenger. On-ball meta is bronze, and then you get like a movement force of silver. You don't need on-ball meta silver because you're not gonna be switching a lot. You're just gonna be hedging and showing a lot for your guard. So 82 perimeter is like the right spot. And then for interior we're gonna go 70. So 70, you get bronze paint patroller. That's all you really need. Like interior defense is really good this 2K. So like 70 is like more than enough. And then now we're gonna touch the shooting. All right.
Okay.
Let's just worry about the passing and the dunking later. So we're gonna put our midi to 85.
85 midi. Oh, I'll do
And we're
3
gonna
points.
put a 3 to a 79. Okay. So reason I'm doing 85 and not 87 because 85 gets you silver deadeye. And then Craig, if you put 87 right quick, just I'll show you why not to go 87. Only thing you get 87 is shifty shooter silver. You're not gonna be shooting fade. You're not gonna be shooting step backs with your popper. So 85 is all you need. You get set shot specialist silver. You could probably will plus one that to gold if you're gonna be shooting from the corner and your guard's gonna be ISO. But I would probably use set shot specialist silver or gold depending on how good of a popper you are. But that's a really important badge. And then 3-pointer, we're always gonna max the 3. Like you need the max amount of 3 with RNG. There's 2K, so 79 is perfect. And then we're gonna touch your pass act right quick.
Okay.
We're gonna go 65 pass act. Okay, so I know you're gonna be like, why 65? I'm not gonna lie. You really don't need pass act on twos, bro. Like there's only one other person you're throwing the ball to, right? I know you don't have high dimer, but like your main job when a popper is to shoot the ball, right? And get rebounds and play defense. So pass act actually we're gonna just go 65. We're gonna go 50 A speed with ball. A ball handle. So we already have that. And then we're gonna go 63 ball handle.
Okay.
So ball handle and speed with ball doesn't really matter. You're not gonna be dribbling around the court. That's not your job. Like you're the center. So I think that's like perfect. And then lastly, we're gonna go 72 stand and curve. All right.
72. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you're missing an attribute. I think you got to put your driving layup to a 43.
Okay. Yep. There we go.
Okay.
72.
Cool. So listen, 72 stand dunk. Okay, listen. Some people want to go 45. You need 72. If you're gonna be using screens with your guard, you need to be able to dunk the ball on a slip or even go back up. So 72 is like bronze rise up. That's more than enough for a popper. Like you're gonna get good animation underneath the rim, and you get like the normal like standing dunk, like the normal whatever you use on a popper. So yeah, this is it, right? So let me go back to the build. We're gonna use our 15 cap breakers, 5 on strength. We're gonna use 5 on steel, and we're gonna use 5 on D.
5 on steel, and then 5 on D board. Okay.
D board. Because I'm not gonna lie, you want to kind of counteract insides, right? They have 99 rebounding, and 99 strength, so this is like the best way to have shooting on your build, have steal on your build, have rebounding, have speed. Like you want to counteract another inside, and this is the best way for you to counteract with this popper. And you also have enough shooting where you're gonna be able to take over a game. So in my opinion, this is probably the best popper on NBA 2K25 for twos. As we see, we have shades of Sean Marion, Tari Eason. Tari Eason's one of the best upcoming NBA two-way players, and Sean Marion he's just OG. So there we have it. This is the best popper.
Board hunting stretch for. Okay. Thank you, Stage Beast. I really needed this for the twos court. Now, one last build I need to make for the twos. I need a inside center build. I need you to help me make that.
Okay, let's get started. If you guys know, man, the inside is what I use. I'm probably one of the best insides. So the best person to ask is definitely me. So let's get started. Chris.
All right, let's get it. All right, so what do I do first?
Okay, so position, we're gonna power forward. as I said before, power forward center doesn't really matter for inside. I just like going power forward. I don't know. I just have like that, like I don't know. Like it's like just a thing in my mind that I gotta go power forward, just because power forward is my main position, and just like I think center just kind of troll to go. We're gonna go power forward. We're gonna go 6'9" height instead of 6'7".
Okay.
We're not going 6'8". We're not going 6'7" because 6'9" is like the perfect height for like inside center. You're not too small. You're not too tall. You're right in like the between. And for weight, we're gonna go 263. We're gonna go 263.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go max wingspan. So 263 because you still get 78 speed. You get your 73 agility. And then you still get your high like 99 rebounding on both, and then you get a 96 strength for now. But we're gonna go through like what we're gonna improve on this build.
Could you tell me the difference between this one, or if I wanted to go any higher, like a 6'10" or a 6'11"? Like why is 6'9" the sweet spot for me?
I think 6'9" is a sweet spot because if you go 6'10", 6'7", 6'7", 6'10", you're too tall. 6'11", you're too tall. You're gonna be very slow on the court. You're not gonna be able to like show like obviously on a 6'9", you want to play hockey a little bit. It's a two score. You want to get help your guard. But if you go 6'10" or 6'11", you're gonna be very slow. First of all, like second of all, like 6'9" with the 90 vertical, you're gonna get this insane like jumps, like like those crazy god animations like Yo B. And then if you go 6'11" or 6'10", you're not gonna have 90 vertical. You're gonna lose out on vertical. You know what I'm saying? So 6'9" is like the best. You don't go 6'7" because 6'7" you're gonna be too like small, or 6'8". With 6'9" you have 99 strength, so you're gonna be able to get dead zone position and push the other center. So that's why we're gonna go 6'9".
Okay. So what do I do first now?
So in my opinion, we're gonna start with physicals as usual. That's what I do with all my builds. Physicals are very important. We're gonna max the speed out. Max the speed out, max the agility. And then we're gonna max it. We're gonna put their strength to a 96.
96 strength. Okay.
Yeah. So sorry, we're gonna go 94. My fault.
94. Okay.
So as I said, I always use my 5 cap breakers on strength. So we're gonna put cap breakers on strength.
5 here. Okay.
Yeah. And then for vertical, we're gonna go 90. As I said, 90 is like the sweet, like the sweet spot. In my opinion, 90 is like the best vertical. And then for rebounding, for O or D board, we're gonna go 94 for both.
94 for both. Okay. 94 and 94. Okay.
Okay. So for offensive rebound, we're gonna use our other 5 cap breakers right here, and so we're gonna have 99.
99 offensive rebound. Okay. Would you say offensive rebound or defensive rebound is more important this year?
Okay. So I've been playing 2K for a long time. Offensive rebound is definitely way more important because I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, second chances are very important on a court 2 score, right? So the higher offensive rebound you have, the better chance you have is to get an O board. Then the D board doesn't really matter. All you have to do is really box out. And I'm not gonna lie, O boards on this 2K are crazy. There's literally like crazy animations you can get. So you definitely want to get 90 O board and give yourself the best opportunity to get as many chances you can for your team.
Okay. Thank you. So we'll put 5 cap breakers here as well. So we can get 99. Okay. And we'll have legend rebound chaser, legend pogo, and legend box.
Yeah, legend everything. Your build's gonna be insane.
Okay. I like this.
We're gonna go 98 D board. We're gonna put our last 4 cap breakers right here.
Okay.
So you're gonna have 98 D board. You're gonna have 99 strength, and you're gonna have 99 O board. So.
Okay. And if I get level 40 next season as well, I could put it on my. Would you recommend I put it on defensive rebound as well?
Yes, I mean, there's nothing else you can really put on. You just want to have 99, 99, 90. It just sounds really cool, and maybe your player gets some insane animation. So we're gonna go 99, 99, 99 for the next season. So let's go through the block. So we're gonna go 74 block. As I said, block doesn't really matter this 2K. Like interior defense is very, very, very good. Okay. And on a 6'9", you're not gonna really be like playing guards that have high dunk or high layup, because most of the people on this 2K play with guards who can shoot with high middies and high 3. So we're gonna go 74 block. We're gonna go 85 steal.
Okay.
So 85 steal because 85 steal gives you gold interceptor and you have silver glove. So obviously you're not getting 94 steal on your popper, but 85 steal is doable. You can still get lanes on this build. With 85, you can get reset past lanes. You can get blitz it. You have glove on silver, so you can get flukes. So you can get a little hockey and fluky with the 6'9". If you're someone like me, that's why I love to get hockey and playing defense. So 85 steal is more than enough. And then we're gonna go 82 perimeter, like I said. 82 perimeter gives you silver challenger, you get on-ball menace bronze, and then you get in movement force of silver. So like 82 is like the sweet spot on the 6'9". And then for for interior, we're gonna just go 75. We're gonna leave it. We get bronze paint controller. You get off Lopez gold, so you can help your defender, like boxing out or just pushing them to get a bump or something. So off Lopez is very important.
Isn't does interior
Right.
really matter this year? Like, why wouldn't I push it higher?
Okay, so the reason it doesn't really matter because
Mhm.
this is probably one of the first 2Ks in a minute that the interior defense is really, really good. So you don't really need a high interior defense when the paint defense is very good in this 2K. So the lower you have is better, so you can use your other attributes in other areas, so you can improve your build, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're gonna go pass sack. So listen, man, pass sack is very, very important. All right. We're gonna go 92 pass sack, Kirk.
Oh, okay, 92. That's nice. 92
92.
pass. Like,
So listen, man, you get Hall of Fame Dimer, we get Gold Break Star, you get Silver Versatile Visionary, and you get Silver Bailout. So listen, 92 pass sack on this 2K is very important because as you guys see the twos meta, you guys if you don't know, you want it as high as Dimer you can, so your guard can literally shoot off like Legend Dimer. So we're gonna +1 your Dimer from off to Legend, and it's gonna make your guard's job very easy because you're gonna be shooting off catch and shoots, like a couple of dribbles, and shooting the ball. And this 2K, your guard's not gonna really, use Steve Francis like that. They're gonna be using, just like builds with 86 ball handle. So you really want to, help your guard score with your high pass sack and the high dimer and make their life job easier. So that's why we're gonna go 92. We're
okay.
gonna go 50 speed with ball, okay? And then we're gonna go 62 ball handle. So this
Okay.
doesn't really matter. You're gonna still be able to dribble the ball, reset with your guard, and just have better spots, help your guard out. And now we're gonna touch the standing dunk. Let's go to finishing.
Okay.
We're gonna go 81 standing dunk, Kirk.
81. Okay.
Boom. 81 because you get silver rise up on a 6-9. You want more stand dunk than your 6-7 popper. The biggest thing is because you're inside. You want to get second chances and you want to go back up or just mash a little bit to help your guard out. So they don't have to score like 21 plus every game and make your guard's job easy. So 81 stand dunk is really good. You get like pro standing dunks for big mans, and I think you could get a lead as well. So 81 is a very good spot right here. We're gonna go 62 post control, Kirk.
62. Okay.
Yeah, post control doesn't really matter. Like it's just you're just holding the OT and just protecting. So we're not gonna really go through that a lot. And then we're gonna go 70 stand dunk. So we already have that. And then we have 50 so 70 driving dunk. Let me explain a little bit. You're gonna be able to take off a little bit. So like if the other center's playing hockey or trying to get a steal, you can just run by them and get a nice 2-hand dunk. And there's a couple of good dunks that you can equip in your animations whenever you make a build. And then driving with LA, we're gonna go 50. And the rest, Kirk, we're gonna upgrade our close shot. So we're gonna go 79. I think you can upgrade as much as you can, Kirk.
Okay. 80.
And then we have one more attribute. So I say we just put our our speed with ball because that's like the only other attribute we have. Boom.
Okay.
So we have 54 speed with ball. And then let's see who we get. So listen, man. You guys see the names, but come on, man. Dennis Rodman, Giannis Antetokounmpo, like those are the two names that stand out. Dennis Rodman was one of the best defenders, best rebounders in the league, and you guys already know the Greek Freak, bro. He's just unstoppable. So,
okay. Board hunting stretcher. Okay. Board hunting break start. Okay. Now let's just go over the cap breakers one more time for the people. So 5 here on strength
yes.
for 99 strength. Okay. 99 strength. Then we got 5 on offensive rebound.
So we have 4 on defensive rebound.
4 on defensive. Okay, until next season. Then next season we get the level 40 cap breaker. We'll put it on defensive rebound as
Correct.
well.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good inside build for the tools. This is for the tools meta right here. I will be making this. Thank you, Stage Piece, for guiding us through all this.
Yes, sir. Anytime, Chris.
Hey man, y'all make sure to catch Stage Piece live this week on 1v1 me on his Twitch, but on 1v1 me as well. You guys, season 0 is winding down. These are the center builds he uses. All right, appreciate and love you, Stage.
All right, bro. Peace.